G'day everyone, and welcome to my next episode of my Metal Gear Let's Play. And we're picking up where we left off. We just picked up our level 2 key, level 3 key I should say. And we are looking for extra things to look for, including extra rooms. And, well, I'm getting a little bit lazy when it comes to this game. I realize that it's a little bit too slow and I can't be bothered stealthing around a little bit. So, I'm just gonna rush everything. I just realized that there's enough rations to last me a lifetime anyway, so there's really no point in actually just running through everything. And right now, again, we're just looking for different places to look for. And it looks like Team Rocket's hideout is up on here, so let's check it out. And obviously you can't go through. Why is that? Let's ring up Big Boss. And of course he forgets to tell you things. I can come up with at least 2 things wrong with that statement. First of all, I don't even know why there's wind blowing that hard on the rooftop. And why do we need a bomb suit for it? That's like bringing a a shotgun to a knife fight. I don't know. But at least now we have some sort of cohesion on where to go now, because right now at least we know we have to find a bomb suit. Foxhounder? But yeah, another thing I gotta mention is the fact that I actually have to rescue all these damn hostages lying around. It's the only way to actually progress through this game. For a silly reason. And you can see I'm sort of struggling to find out which card key to use. Can you actually figure out which card you need to use? No, you have to do it one by one. On purpose? Okay. So obviously I haven't been caught properly yet. All these people just want to keep shooting at me. That's just not fair. I gotta find that one guy who just decided to capture me. And ironically enough, and this took me a very long time, and it was actually an accident that I stumbled onto this. Who the hell would know to actually walk in the middle of an empty room just to get captured? So now, like in the new Metal Gear games, we are captured. And obviously, as soon as you get captured, Big Boss tells you that the infiltration is finally complete. And how do we get out of this room? Not with a transceiver like usual. You just gotta punch the walls left, right and center until you find a door. Because that's obviously the best way to actually capture someone and put them into a cell of some sort. Grey Fox? Wasn't as cool as a ninja in Metal Gear Solid. But at least the color scheme is right because he is in fact grey. And finally we actually get some insight into what Metal Gear actually is. And here we go. As soon as we rescue some more hostages, our rank goes up. And in doing so, we actually increase our capacity to hold more items, which is essential. Not for survival, but to actually progress through this game, and you'll see later on. And no one has obviously escaped from this place, even a dialogue box, as he's obviously covering it up. But I played through this a little bit more and I realized that as soon as you actually increase your rank, you actually start respawning in different spaces. So I actually died on there on purpose because I realized I don't have enough life to actually take him on. And I actually wanted to check that door out, see if he actually is opening with no door key, card key, whatever it is. And how do we beat this boss? Good old Metal Gear fashion, you gotta think outside the square. No one has ever escaped from here. And obviously he left my gear in the room right next to him. And make sure you get rid of this transmitter because it is bad for you. You keep getting spotted if you have it with you at all times. But here is the way to beat this boss. Do I get any reward from it? No. And here is empty room with a card key, because we need rooms like that more often. So here's how you beat him. Obviously I don't have enough handgun ammo, so I can't really just shoot him. So what can we do? We do Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, and we just walk right past him. No one has ever escaped from him. And we have finally our body armor, which would come in handy in the upcoming bosses here and there. Would I say, would it help us to actually infiltrate this complex? No, it won't, because we need our card keys all the time, so there's no point in having it on all the time. And finally we have one of our key items, so we can finally get into Team Rocket's hideout there. So we need a bomb suit to actually block the wind. I'm pretty sure there are different ways to actually help you move around in a roof. A lot better than just using a bomb suit. And we have our shortcut there, by the way. I actually tried to have a look at the map in this game and it's all over the place. And I found some Nemi uniforms. I love the fact that she's always blocking the dialogue box. But yeah, I tried to actually map the whole environment in my head, just so I know where to go, and I realized that shit doesn't make sense. Like, why am I doing all the way down here? This is where I was earlier. I have gone through there. Yeah, I've gone through here a few times. There's actually a boss if you go up from where that truck was, but we cannot take him on yet. And in fact, here is a level 4 key which I somehow stumbled on a while ago. Okay, so what do we need to do now? We need to find that rooftop again. And we can save the poor old doctor who has somewhat created a killer robot that can launch nuclear weapons from any terrain. Funny thing, do you reckon we get to fight Metal Gear? No, because that will just be too fun. It's a feature of the game to keep you hanging until the very end, in which he doesn't deliver. And that was actually one of the things I love about the Metal Gear games in general, Metal Gear Solid games in general I should say. They never actually show you what Metal Gear looks like properly until the very end of the game. And if you actually look closely to, say, promo videos or anything, they never show you what he looks like, so it was always a bit of a mystery. And it was never clear, and I'm just going to keep talking about it while I farm for some rations so I'll never have to die again. And that guy just keeps freaking out because this guy keeps on going in and stealing what he can, you know. But now that we have our rank up, we can actually carry a lot more, so we can carry more than 3. I'm just going to have 5 with me because I really cannot be bothered farming for some more. And again, I died here on purpose, literally, because I just realized that it spawns you right here now, so it's actually a nice way to have a shortcut now. Killing yourself on purpose, just so you can respawn in different places. So you can see right now I don't really give a shit about taking hits anymore. Just get him into a big conga line and you're ready to go. Nothing wrong with having 4 big burly blokes with no shirts on trailing behind you. That's just what I think is my optimum weekend. Okay, so just thinking again, I don't have a map in front of me. I'm just going by muscle memory, I should say. And I have gone through this game a few times, so I know what to do. It's just the fact that everything is so damn confusing. And it would be nice to streamline everything and make sure I know where I'm going and everything in regards to, going to places exactly where everything is, but I just like to keep it in because I realize that if you actually play this game, you get lost a lot. And it's funny, I never find out why that security camera never spots me, but the one on the very left always seems to. And here is something I forgot to pick up before, while I try and figure out which damn card key to use. See, this is exactly like real life. I should say it is actually a feature of the game, because how often has it been that you get a whole key ring of keys and you gotta figure out which key to use to open a door? It's happened a few times. And if you're unfamiliar with the territory, then you should be having a whole sense of realism, I should say. But as soon as you remember which card key goes to which door, it's all good to go. You just gotta bend your brain a little bit. And I don't even know how that guard saw me while I was punching him out. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. So here we go, onto the rooftop. What will we find there? Will it be Pyramid Head? No, it won't. And let's equip our BB suit. And make sure that we don't fall off this rockety bridge. I feel sorry for the people who want to go on their coffee breaks or the smoke breaks, and I realize that they have to keep passing that bridge all the time. Again, the architecture is not so great on this complex. But who am I to say when they've got the most brilliant minds working on a giant robot, and we can't go through that area unless we have a missile. Can't even snipe him before he sees you. So again, you actually need your missile to pick up whatever is in that room, which I believe is a mine detector. Maybe we'll get it later, who knows. Or get it off camera. Again, it's not really interesting, and you probably don't want to see me going back and farming for missiles all the time. And we have our second boss. Metal Gear fashion, think outside the square. Just walk right past him. Usually you can use the grenade launcher to actually kill him, but for some reason I don't have enough ammo. Maybe because I just picked it up. Actually, I don't really have much ammo in general, but who cares? It's just people on surfboards shooting around. And I've always wondered who says this dialogue right here. I guess that's Solid Snake saying that, even though he just found that he was moved. Oh no, I died. But why does it matter? Because I really actually had to go through here anyway. Now here comes the hard task. I actually had to go through every single room now to find out order prisoners, because that's the only way I can get my rank up. And the next boss I'm going to meet, you need all your you need extra mines, which we can only carry 10 at a time. Until we rank up, we can only carry 10, but yes, and as soon as we actually rank up, we can carry 15, which will be enough to take out the boss coming up. That means a lot of backtracking, it means a lot of looking around. And this place is a goddamn mess. But I might be doing that off camera, I should say, because right now you don't need to see that. In the next episode where we'll be taking on, and probably taking on, rather than just walking right past, our next boss, which is a Metal Gear Solid 1 boss. Technically. Sort of. But we don't have much to do. You don't want to see me looking around for the card keys left, right and center, so that should be it. Thanks for watching and tune in next time. Thanks for